Happy New Year, Ozark Electric. Hey, as 2026 gets underway, we just wrapped up. In December is when we do our budget presentation and look from the board that was passed, so that kind of sets the sails for us to get going in January here. Some of the big things that are out there on the horizon for us, we have our two huge lake crossings that we're taking care of. The piers have been set, the poles are set. We're going to start stringing wire, get that finished up. We're continuing the process of getting another substation put on our system. What dictates our substation needs is we do a power quality study. We take a look at our load growth, how our system is populating, how load is being developed throughout the 9 counties that we serve. And when we do that, there are areas of our system that indicate, okay, what we've got in that area needs improvement. And so we are looking at trying to get a substation constructed in 26, maybe online by 27. So that's out there. In January also, high school sophomores and juniors, we've got our youth tour and cycle application process is underway. So have them get with their high school counselors and get themselves into that process if they'd like to participate in one of those programs. You know, we're hoping for a mild winter so that we don't have ice. Is the scariest thing to us. You know, let it snow. But the ice, if we can avoid that this winter, we would really appreciate it. You know, the other thing that we're looking at is, man, just the buzzword for the future is power plants, power plants, power plants. If you follow any of the news nationally and throughout, it's also hitting here. The need for energy in the United States is at an all-time high. We've got data centers that are out there, and so balancing, embracing them, bringing them on, because they're not just a substation worth of load, they're an entire power plant worth of load, some of these data centers. And so in order to do that, embrace that, but also keep the commitment to members, residents, folks that are not a data center, your homes, your businesses, keeping those at the level that they need to have electricity. That's going to be the driving force of what causes a lot of our look at finances and future rate increases, because, you know, those power plants are hundreds of millions of dollars. We've got several of those projects within our footprint of our power provider that they're looking at doing. So that's not only the power plant, but then you have transmission costs that are in the millions of dollars. And so as we build out here in Missouri, along with the nation, to take care of the energy needs of Americans, that's going to be what we're going to be tracking the most. We're going to be sharing that information with you and letting you know that that's a lot of the driver in what we see for rate increases that come our way, because as those power plants are built, that gets passed to the transmission company. The transmission company takes on those costs and then passes those on to the distribution cooperative, which is us. And so we'll be tracking those things, but I'm going to be talking to you a lot about power plants, and the cost that's out there that gets passed to us to help fund those things, to keep the energy that we need on the grid. For our growth here in Southwest Missouri, it continues to uptick. It's still a place that attracts a lot of folks that want to live in this region of the country, and so we continue to grow. And so that will then need more and more infrastructure and more power. So as we look at some of those challenges going into 2026, we're going to keep an eye on them. We're going to go to the meetings we're supposed to. We're going to get the information that we need, and we're going to see how that affects Ozark Electric. So I hope 2026 gets off to an incredible start for you and your family, and I'll see you in February. Thank you.